I quit cold calling. Instead, I built a brand that brings the clients to me, even while I sleep. No more chasing, no more awkward scripts. No, I did not buy leads, and no, I did not do any dancing on TikTok. What's up, guys? Anthony Esposito with eXp Realty. And if you are remotely interested to find out what it would look like to partner with me at eXp and with the Wolfpack, just let me know in the comments below, or I even have my calendar link. You could book a call with me that's located down in the description below. But it's no hassle. No obligation. No, I'm not going to sell you anything. I'm just going to explain exactly what eXp has, what I can do for you, and what the Wolfpack can provide for you. So if that is something that you're even remotely interested in or curious about, it's a half an hour of your time, and I think it'd be well worth it just to see if I could help build your business the way that you want to. And in this instance, stop the cold calling and have clients come to you. Now, quick backstory for you. Like most agents, like you yourself, I started out doing the usual. Cold calling, open houses. I did not door knock personally, but I do know people who have. And, prospecting for hours every single day. And I'll tell you, it works. It definitely works. But it kind of got old. It burnt me out really quick. So I realized as I was working harder, not smarter, and it was something that I didn't want to do for the next 20 years. So I thought to myself, what if I could bring the clients to me instead? And I saw others out there, building their brand online. So I started researching everything that I could, content marketing, attraction-based systems, how to properly do social media, and I knew I wasn't going to go viral. We are very hyper local. We need to be focused on our market. The chances of you going viral are slim to none, but I knew it could build the trust factor with consistency that was on there. And that's three of the things that we need to have before anybody works with us. They got to know us, they got to like us, they have to trust us. Then they will do business with us. So I made the switch. I said, it's time to go from prospecting to positioning. So I knew what I needed to focus on first. I knew I had to build a simple content system. I needed weekly video ideas set in place. I needed social proof. And I needed to make sure everything that I was putting out there was going to make me the local expert in my market area. So I learned all that stuff, how to create searchable, value-packed videos for buyers and sellers. And that's the key right there. The key word in that is value-packed. And I focused on becoming that go-to agent in my local market. I didn't just want to keep continuing being another cold caller. I didn't just want to be another agent on the books. I am focusing on that go-to agent that everybody knows of and building my brand online. So every video, every post, everything that I ever put out there, it was planting seeds. It was growing my online presence, and the reach that is capable, the capability of the reach is absolutely insane. So you don't need 10,000 followers. You just got to get it out to the right people that you want to target. And when I started my YouTube production channel, I was 6 weeks in. I was doing 2 videos every single week. At the time of 6 weeks, I had 14 subscribers where, if I'm not mistaken, 9 of them were people I knew. So the majority were people that I knew. 12 videos. I got my first YouTube lead in 6 weeks with very little views. My most viewed video at that time, I think, had 106 views. It was nothing spectacular. It was nothing great. I was doing it all on my own, but I got 1 organic lead without paying a single dollar. And now I have people today who are DMing me, sending me emails, sending me text messages. I just got one recently that said, hey, I saw your video. And then it started to go into what they were looking to do. And this is what attraction marketing is. It's education, it's consistency, it's visibility. All three of those will equal inbound leads coming to you without doing anything. It works in the background, which is the fantastic part of it. It's evergreen when you put it out there. Your stories, no. Reels, YouTube, especially long form, that is your biggest evergreen source. And what's cool is that it also works for agent attraction as well. So if it's something that you partner with me on and you want to build your wealth and build a retirement for your future, it can work the same way. You just have to implement things a little different. And you'll see that, as you build your content, as you get consistency, it builds the trust. It builds for them to know you, get to know you, and it builds for them to like you. And what happens when they have those three things? They're reaching out and they're asking you to help them with their goal, with their problem. So it becomes that inbound lead free of charge. And real quick, if you want to build that brand of yours and you don't have a sense of direction or anything, it's one of the tools that I can give to you, I can provide to you for partnering with me at EXP and the Wolfpack. Just let me know, email me here, go click on the calendar link, book a call with me. I'd love to help you out however I can. And if it's not for you because EXP is not for everybody, no hard feelings, no problem. I still want to help you out and get your business on track. Now, here's where I see a lot of agents go wrong. They put content out there. They'll try it once and then they quit because they see they only had a few views on it and maybe one like if they're lucky. Sometimes it gets absolutely no likes, hardly any engagement, hardly any attraction. And it crushes them because they're comparing themselves to everybody else. You cannot do that. Comparison will kill you every single time. You need to understand that you need to build stuff up. The algorithms of social media, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, they need to pick up on what you are doing. The algorithm needs to learn about what you are doing, what you're putting out there. And then it'll continue to grow as you are more consistent. They reward the people who are more consistent. I also see them where they post listings or they post, I just sold a house, but there's no value behind it. It's basically, hey, check out my listing, or I just sold a house, hooray for me. That doesn't work. You need to add value to every single thing you do, every post that you do. Or the big one, I see them mimicking other, agents out there, other creators, and they're mimicking them to the T. You need to be authentic. You need to be real, because at the end of the day, if they begin to know, like, and trust you, and then they meet you in person, and you are completely different in person than you are on that video, they're going to ghost you. They're not going to respond back to you, because let's face it, most people, they'll just stop, texting back. They'll stop saying anything because they don't want to hurt your feelings. But that's exactly what's going to happen. You need to be authentic. Now, can you take what other creators are doing and turn it into your own? Absolutely, 1000%. Do so. That's how you end up finding what works best for you. But you have to be you. If you swear, go ahead and swear. Who cares? You don't need to be uptight professional. Be who you are. I'm a person who, I worked in construction. So I could end up having no limits on things that I say. I can have fun with people. I can give them a hard time. Things of that sort. That is me. That is who I am. That is why I attract people, because I'm not faking any of that on my videos. And you got to remember, it's not about being an influencer. It's about being a lead magnet for your market area, for your niche that you are wanting to work in, with the clients that you want to work with. And the best agents, they're out there, they got their media brands. And it doesn't matter if they have 100 followers or 100,000 followers, because I'm even one of those where I'm getting inbound leads and I don't have, thousands of followers on my channels themselves. But at the end of the day, you could build a business based off of attraction, or you can keep cold calling every single day for the next 20 plus years, and It's just going to be waiting for the next, like chasing the next lead instead of having them come to you. And for me, I'd rather spend 30 minutes filming a video just like I am now that gets me 100 times the views than I can get on something else, like making calls. So let's just say I get 100 views. I'd rather have that than making 100 calls and getting hung up on anywhere from 90 to 99 of those calls out of the 100. But if this is something you're curious about, this is something that you're interested in, again, no pressure, no sales pitch, no obligation. If you have any interest in eXp Realty and seeing what it would be like to partner with me over at the Wolfpack that's in there, which we are the fastest growing group, and we're very, very modern real estate and on top of things with all the systems and tools we have in place. Either comment down below or use my calendar link I have in the description there. And if you have any value that you got from this video, like an aha moment, also let me know and be sure to smash that like button. It's greatly appreciated. And if you want to stay on top of other tips and tricks and free training that I have coming your way, be sure to click subscribe and turn notifications on.